because there are people that are looking for him to show a level of remorse. Is
right.
that so? Please explain what it is that you mean.
Well, when you enter in prison, he has 3 to 10 years. Part of the probation is that he can get out in 3 years if he goes to classes, sexual violent predator courses that they give at the prison. That's part of the judge's ruling. If he does not take part in those courses and does not admit remorse and admit that he's guilty, then you would not get the parole. He would have to stay in for 10
3 years.
Right, so he would stay in for 10. He's willing to stay in for the 10.
So he's not going?
He's not going to any classes. He has told the warden, well, they don't call them a warden anymore, superintendent. He told her, I would not be attending any class. He said, because the minute I step foot in that class, he said, I'm guilty. He said, I'm admitting guilt. Now,
I only hear somebody saying the jury said he was guilty. So are you saying, based on the appeal, Mr. Cosby is saying, I'm not going to these classes, that would be an admission on my part that I'm guilty. I want you to...
Correct. You're
because I hear the people saying, but the jury found him guilty.
But keep in mind, part of the appellate error, juror number 11, white guy, before the trial ever started, said to the jurors, the other jurors, his peers, let's not waste our time and find him guilty. We had a hearing on it with the judge, Judge O'Neill. He called juror number 11 in and said, did you say that Mr. Cosby is guilty and let's not waste our time? He said to the judge, I don't recall. That jurors should have been removed automatically.
I want to be real clear, and I want to be fair. I want to be fair to the people that are listening, and I want to give you an opportunity for clarity. So you said Mr. Cosby is not going to the classes because for him, as an individual, he believes that it would be an admission of guilt on his part if he went to those classes, although required by the judge.
Right? Required by the judge, correct.
All right, and he said he's not going to do that.
He's not doing it.
And you said his response is, I'd rather do the 10.
I do the 10. Innocent people don't declare themselves guilty just to get out. Now we know, as Mr. Cosby has stated, and I've gotten calls from hundreds of attorneys, a lot of inmates will say and admit to being guilty just to get out, just to get that parole. They want their freedom back. But the problem you have is your voting rights. Everything is stripped away from you. And you try to fight on the outside, but you actually sign, handwrite a document saying, I admit to this guilt. Once they have it in writing, you don't get to type it, and you have to sign your name. It's etched in stone forever. So Mr. Cosby is saying, look, I was innocent in 2005 when they gave me the deal. I was innocent when I sat for a deposition to waive my Fifth Amendment rights. I was innocent when I paid Andrea Constant $3.8 million. I was innocent when Bruce Castor, the DA, stated that she had given 6 inconsistent statements to various law enforcement agencies. I don't have the allegations don't meet what she said. It doesn't meet a crime, that a crime has happened.